This Real Ghana World Boxing Akwaba. Welcome to my channel. My dad said thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on your way in, on your way out. Also, hit that notification bell to get the latest videos. Peace. Man, wow, congratulations to JOYCE, man. He definitely shut down BERMANE STIVERNE, the 6'6", 265 JOYCE. Man, I thought the dude punches, man, were definitely too wide, man, to compete with these dudes. But I guess, heavyweight boxing is about technique, so much, it's more about power. And JOYCE got a very high work rate, and he's like he's working in there, man. Like I said, I don't think he'll do good against, who knows, man, what he'll do, because he's a young guy. I thought Stiverne was gonna rock him, and he caught him flush in the first round. But I think once he saw that JOYCE took his power, and JOYCE was like, I'm gonna keep coming, I think that broke BERMANE in the first round, because after that, all he was doing was going for home run shots. Every other round was going and then he got dropped in the third because he was taking way too much punishment, man. Man, I swear, man, like, I think BERMANE should definitely retire, man, because he's 40 years old. He hadn't fought since Deontay Wilder, that last fight in 2017, man. This dude, who's managing BERMANE STIVERNE? Who is managing? Because why would you allow this guy to continuously take 2 years off? Every time he takes 2 years off, he gets beat bad. Look what happened with Wilder. Look what happened the second time, and then look what happened today. It's 2 years ago. 2 years ago, he fought somewhere close to that. He fought in November 2017. Got destroyed, man. He came in at his highest weight, man. He came in. Oh man, this guy, he needs to stop, man. And I didn't want to believe it, but he's not committed to boxing. He's 40 years old. Look, man. Let's not be on a negative though. Let me not be on a negative. The guy had a career. He's a former WBC champ. He did his thing. A lot of guys don't even get a chance to even win a belt. So he was the former WBC belt, WBC champ, I should say. And he did his thing, man. He didn't get that defining win, but he rose to get that belt. He beat Areola and everybody, but he didn't beat Wilder. He never got a chance to fight Povetkin because he pissed dirty. So look, man, BERMANE STIVERNE, man, I really hope he stops fighting, man, because he's getting hit too much. He got hit too much, man. JOYCE was like, this is about JOYCE, because it's not about either fighter, but I'm just gonna give more congratulations to JOYCE because look, man, there's a reason why Richard Shaver's backing him, man. I mean, I gotta watch. People gotta watch out for those things. And I looked into Vegas. I was in Vegas and I looked at these odds books. These books, man, the line. They had this dude favorite, man. I mean, yeah, they have. Look, actually, that's not true. I take that back. I was looking at the EUBANK, DEGALE. The main card, which let's speak on that real quick, because I'm not really, I'll probably make a video on that, but that now, Chris Eubank Jr. was favorite in that. He was a favorite. I was like, why? I didn't understand that. I was like, man, James DeGale, former champ, but Vegas knows, kind of knows the hell they doing, man, because look, Eubank would get him an old school ass whooping, dude. Eubank gave James DeGale old school ass one, but James DeGale has been broken for some time, man. Caleb Truax broke him down. He should have retired after Caleb Truax. That first loss he took, that first loss against Truax, he came back and I don't think he got the decision in the second one. I go to give that to Truax. They fought on the undercard of Jared Hurd and the Cuban. The Cuban. I swear every time one of my favorite fights, Erislandy Lara. I don't know why I can't spit it out. Erislandy Lara, undercard, James DeGale, Caleb Truax. Caleb Truax is a rematch. Caleb Truax, I think he won the fight, but they gave it to DeGale. DeGale, he regained his title, but look, he fought Eubank Jr. and he took that ass whooping, boy. He got dropped. Lost a decision, but he got dropped in the fight. Look, man, that was bad. But anyways, look, this video was actually intended for JOYCE. Hey, man, what is it, man? Man, in the 6th round, man, the ref called that fight off. That fight was called off in the 6th round. Look, man, shout out to a brother Adewale M. Called this fight. I mean, it wasn't really, he was just straight out and said, look, man, BERMANE STIVERNE is older. JOYCE is younger, and due to the physicality in the youth is on his side, he was gonna win the fight. And I mean, that was an expert opinion, a very good opinion. Man, I'm thinking about the BERMANE STIVERNE that took all water punches. In the first fight, I'm like, I gotta stop doing that. He what's the saying? You are what you have shown me lately. That means somewhere along those lines, but it's my saying. You are what you show. And BERMANE STIVERNE has been looking terrible. Every 2 years, taking 2 years off, every damn loss. Man, the guy looked horrible, man. 40 years old, gotta stop. That water fight took too much out of him. JOYCE got a very high work rate. Let's end on JOYCE because he's going in the future. He has a great manager, promoter, and advisor. Richard Shaver is just a promoter, he's an advisor as well. Great promoter, advisor. And he's backing this dude. And he's saying he's one of the best in the world at this age with these raw skills. I mean, he punches too wide, so he's susceptible for the uppercut and a straight shot. So that's one thing about that. But at the same time, his work rate's high. He's a big dude. He's a humble character. So he's gonna learn, but he needs to close up this because he's open for it. I mean, he can have whatever style he wants, whatever works for him. But he's gonna have to close that guard. Go look at some Klitschko tapes. Klitschko knew how to use his hands to avoid shots. Klitschko did not like getting hit, but he knew how to hold his hands up and not get hit that often. I think Wilder, watch Wilder too. Wilder doesn't get hit that often. He can kind of control the punches when they're coming in, when you got your hands. So JOYCE need to learn that, or because his hands, he gets hit. He was taking. Hey, that's what I'm telling you. Like I said, he took the shot. He's young. He can take those shots, but he can't take those shots that often, man, because you get. Hey, it has long-term effects. Just ask BERMANE. BERMANE took them Wilder shots in that first fight, which I think set him back. This fight, he took the second fight, took a vicious knockout, got hit behind the head, and that's also could have affect STIVERNE's, effects. It affects STIVERNE after. Look at him, man. He's just, speech impediment. All boxers have some sort of speech impediment, some worse than others. But BERMANE looks bad shape, man. I think he needs to stop fighting. Hopefully he's okay. He can recover from this because this is a very bad loss. But JOYCE improved. He improved on his way. He's on his way, man. Like I said, the guy, work rate is unbelievable. Unbelievable work rate. He reminds me of Gerald Miller, Big Baby Miller, who's fighting Anthony Joshua June 1st in Madison Square Garden. But that work rate, those two guys have two of the highest work rates in heavyweight and boxing alone. But JOYCE got a lot of power behind that. Eventually he breaks him down. Well, I don't want to say like he a lot of power, like knockout power. He doesn't have like one punch knockout power, but he has that debilitating power, similar to a Joshua. And if they hit you flush with all that size, you going down. Okay. Now this is all I gotta say. Congratulations to JOYCE. This is real Ghana World Boxing.